Alright guys, welcome back to What If Piccolo is the main character of Tournament of Power. Now, I'm thinking about ending it here, even though I want to continue it. It's not getting a lot of views, and I don't even know if you guys are enjoying the series, but we'll see. We'll see if I continue it after this. Now, with all that being said, let's get to it. We cut to Zeno, who'd be thinking of something fun. He felt like he had an idea, a really fun idea, but he forgot it a long time ago. Then he remembered the tournament between all the universes. He began to laugh and giggle as he told the Grand Priest, and Grand Priest told Beers and Whis, as then they gathered up their team. But there was a problem. Without the android Jabu in this timeline, Captain Ginyu took 17's place, but they still needed 2 more fighters. Piccolo had an idea to bring back Frieza, but they didn't know who else they could bring back, or who they could get. They still needed 1 more person, so he decided to gather Dragon Balls and wish for the perfect person to fight on their team. Shinron would tell him about Broly, a person with, anger issues to say the least, on a far-off planet, who's been stranded there for a long time, but his potential was great. This will remind Piccolo Gohan back when he had anger issues, back in the day, back when his anger would push him beyond new heights. But it never got so bad he would attack his friends, though. Piccolo would nod, as then Shinron would say, "What are your other wishes?" Piccolo would say, "We're good. Are you sure?" "Yeah." Then Shinron would just disappear. Piccolo and the Z-Fighters Piccolo and Gohan would travel to planet Vampa, as Vegeta and Kakarot would go get Frieza. As they traveled there quickly before the tournament could start, Whis helped them out, since Whis can travel quickly throughout the universe. As they got there, they saw an old man and another Saiyan. They were intrigued about this old man. Shinron didn't tell them about him, but they didn't have much time, as they said, "Hurry up and leave with us." They were a bit skeptical, but they were stranded on this planet for a long time, and desperate, so they decided to go along with them. Broly and Paragus would both travel to the planet, as Vegeta would bring back Frieza with Goku. The team was finally here. Paragus would get angry that Vegeta was there, but he was surrounded by all these fighters, and Beerus himself and Frieza, so Paragus would decide to wait his time to get his revenge, as they all brought in the fighters for the tournament. As the tournament began, all the fighters got ready. Universe 9 wouldn't do their gambit to attack Universe 7, because the whole tournament exhibition never happened in this timeline. So they would all begin to fight each other like normal. Universe 7 Gohan went out a plan that Piccolo would stick to, but Frieza, Broly, and Goku and Vegeta all decided not to. But Goku would stay near Broly though because of his anger issues. As all this was going on, the fight was getting fierce. Captain Ginyu had an idea. Since he had immortality, basically infinite stamina, since he couldn't, since he had to be kicked out of the ring, he would decide to check out the strongest fighters. So he went over to Jiren to check out how strong he was. But then Toppo would appear, saying, "You have to go through me." As he fought Toppo would push him back. But Captain Ginyu had an idea. His idea was to lure him away. He could take his body, but this body had immortality, and that was quite useful. Toppo would realize what he was doing and try to stop, but then he would keep blasting with key blast after key blast. "Come on, are you scared? I thought all this mighty justice talk would bring you in." And suddenly he did a pose. Toppo looked at him and said, "How dare you pose? Only a man of justice can pose like that," as he charged at him angrily, but then he led him to Piccolo, as Piccolo turned orange and grabbed Toppo's fist. Now. Looks like we have an opponent here. Toppo then got ready to fight, saying, "You think you can defeat me?" Piccolo would say, "No, I know I can defeat you." This would piss off Toppo, as Toppo would charge at Orange Piccolo and punch him, but it did nothing. Orange Piccolo began to beat him up, humiliate him. This pushed Toppo over the edge. He was gonna lose. It was time to throw away his ideals of justice, as he became a god of destruction, but this was nothing, as Orange Piccolo simply used Kaioken and kicked him off the ring. Defeated him easily. The rest of Universe 11 was shocked. So was Jiren. Jiren needed to fight this Piccolo, so Jiren charged at Piccolo, punching him straight in the chest. Captain Ginyu and the others tried to get involved. Piccolo said no, this will be one-on-one. Piccolo and Jiren began to fight each other, but Piccolo outmatched Jiren. And as all this was going on, Hit was watching both of them, planning to take them both out. As Piccolo and Jiren battled each other, Jiren got more and more angry. Piccolo was just so much better than him, so much more powerful than him. That was impossible. How could he be so strong? How could he be so great? As his anger boiled over, Jiren would go to 100% of his power, but even then, he was not good enough. Jiren got angrier and angrier as he yelled, "I'm supposed to be the strongest in the universe!" But suddenly, something happened. Both of them were frozen in time as Hit walked over to him. He was building up time energy as they both fought. Piccolo and Jiren both tried to move, but they couldn't do anything as they both looked at Hit. Hit would say, "It's over now!" As Kale and Cauliflower both charged in, knocking out Jiren and knocking out Piccolo. As Piccolo fell off, he managed to break the time energy and stretch out his arm, grabbing the ring, pulling himself back up, then punching Hit, looking at them both. "You think you could deal with me?" Piccolo would then battle Hit, as Kale and Cauliflower were about to jump in, but then Goku would say, "Now's your chance, Broly," as Broly would fly in front of them both, saying, "It's not a fair fight to gang up on people like that." Kale and Cauliflower both began to fight Broly. At first they were winning, but as they fought, Broly got stronger and stronger and stronger, till he easily eclipsed their power. Champa began to panic, as Hit was their best fighter, and he chose lots of Saiyans for a reason, their potential. He couldn't let them both be wiped out. This was bad. He would yell, "Put on the earrings!" As they put on the earrings, they became Kefla. Kefla then began to battle Broly. As that was going on, Orange Piccolo battled Hit. Hit couldn't do anything. He used new techniques and all that, but no matter what he did, he couldn't win. Hit would sigh and stop fighting. This confused Piccolo, as Hit would say, "Go ahead, get it over with, knock me out." Piccolo would say, "Don't worry, we'll wish back your universe, I promise." Hit would say, "It took me thousands of years to achieve this power, but you achieved it barely any time at all. Maybe I'll get my potential unlocked. I hope you do. You'll make a great challenger," Piccolo says as he knocked him off the edge, then turned back to his base form. Beerus would say, "What the hell are you doing? Broly needs help." "No, he doesn't. Trust me. He's got this," Piccolo would say as he smiled, as Broly would fight Kefla. Kefla could have knocked him out right then and there, but they would make a mistake. They would get full of themselves, full of their power. And that led to underestimate Broly, and as his power continued to rise, he would eventually fly straight at her. She would blast him with a massive ki blast as he flew against it, yelling, "Ah!" as the ki blast hit her face and launched her straight off the edge. Then Broly would charge at Piccolo, but then Paragus would hit the button on the stand, shocking him. Everyone was shocked. Some of the universe says it was cruel to have a shock collar on him, but it's a tournament of power, so what are they going to do? Nothing. So, they brought him back to the other team as he slept peacefully. The rest of Universe 11 was confused. They had nowhere to go, nothing to do. So was Universe 6. They were quickly picked off. However, little did they know, Universe 7 would be seen as a threat. So the Love Universe would decide to all gang up on Frieza. Frieza was the most cruel bastard of them all, so it makes sense that they can surround and beat him. Suddenly, Frieza felt a huge love barrier push on his body. As he could barely move, it was a black hole of pure love. The rest of the love team surrounded him. It looked like it was over, but then he began to laugh. There is a power far beyond love, and it's hatred. As Frieza then turned gold, the love barrier was broken, and he charged at one of them, beating them up, torturing Ribrianne. As the rest of the Love Universe screamed, "You can't do that! That's not love!" Frieza said, "Love doesn't matter. Besides, I do love. I beat you with the power of my own love. The love for torture. The love for power." As Frieza then flew off the love beings, more of them surrounded Frieza as Goku jumped in to help him. And as they quickly dispatched to the Love Universe, we cut to Piccolo and Gohan, who would find what was left to Universe 6. Frost, Kaba, Vegeta, and the Namekians all charged at Piccolo and Gohan, but they both hit him with everything they got. Piccolo used the Kaioken, quickly getting rid of Vegeta. Gohan used his Beast Mode on Frost, quickly pushing him off the edge. Universe 7 was undefeated. I could go on and on about how each battle went out, but we all know Universe 7's gonna win. Their team is too overpowered. As the tournament went around, Universe 7 was the obvious winner. Universe after universe went against them, but Universe 7 always won. As Universe 7 won, Piccolo would be the VP. He was to bring all the universes that were destroyed back. And it worked. All the universes were brought back. And that tournament ended in Universe 7 victory. And that's where I'll leave things off for now. I think I will continue this series. But I won't go over the Broly arc because I brought him back. And usually I don't ever want to do that because it's just Broly getting mad. I don't know how to stretch that out into a full series. I guess I'm not creative enough to stretch that out into a full video. Anyway, the Moro and the Granola arc should be done. Then we'll do the Cell Max arc, probably. I might do normal Cell instead of him saying he wasn't destroyed. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video down below. Peace out. Love you all.